So welcome to your interview with Lisa, and I'm pretty sure you met Paul. Um, you can tell us more about yourself and what you've been up to.
Uh, Using React framework or library. I was implementing reusable components, retrieving API, working with data, transferring Figma design into the code using HTML, CSS, JavaScript. As a global state management, we used Redux. What else? And for external styling, we use it Bootstrap for library. And generally about my project, it was like CRM system. Yep, I think that's all about my stay.
So you said it's about CRM system.
Yes.
So you CRM system as like WordPress, or what do you mean by CRM?
CRM system is like it was created on React. I mean, CRM system. There's a lot of functionality. Part of functionality is already ready components. You just need to attach some functionality. It really depends on the client's preferences.
Okay, cool. My other question would be like, you said you used Redux for global state. So how did you handle the async data?
So for async, we used as like Sunk.
You said Saga or
No, Sunk. Thunk. Sunk.
thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and what was the most complex thing that you've done or you're proud of that you accomplished with your, Lydia?
Um, the most proud website, it was on my side project, where I created a full stack website, which was written on Marin stack, React, MongoDB, Express.js, Node.js. So this website was using authentication, like a lot of data, like database and online payment, which I integrated with third-party company, and it was really challenging thing. So I'm really proud of given that it's like full stack application.
And you said that was your, side project, right?
Yes.
And what about at your current position? What was the most complex thing that you've done?
Yes, the complex that I done is uh, given that it was a big project. So when I came on to the project, it was really written a lot of kind of a little bit complex for me, given that they used TypeScript and I didn't have knowledge in TypeScript. Furthermore, a lot of how to say, like a lot of components, and everything was written so good. Like they tried to reuse all components. So in order to the first time I really faced it issue, given that I need to find from the beginning to the top. Like I need to clarify what's going on, what components are divide the functionality of the website there, to clear out, especially with Redux actions types, and there were a lot of interfaces regarding the going to for example dispatching some stuff. They even use it kind of custom hooks there in order to dispatch some actions to their global state management. So it was pretty challenging, given that it was really already a written project. So I need to clarify for myself how to work and where to implement properly.
Yeah, sounds interesting. All right, cool. Then the second part of this interview will be the coding challenges, right? and there's a few different. And before we go there, Paul, do you have any questions? If anything that you want to ask, I know I've been asking questions.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I saw on your resume that you would research like emerging web technologies and trends for like possible corporations in society. So, just curious, what are you interested? Like, what have you found, or like, what have you brought to Blue CRM? And just wondering, what new technologies have you brought to them? I guess.
What technology? Yeah, they use it like pure CSS, but I really recommend it to bring like SCSS games that has precompilers. Mostly, and what else? Like, not so much, given that it was already created project, so I can't implement a lot of like when like some new external libraries games that it's already created, and it's really like dangerous to implement some new stuff there. Um, Yeah, but I implemented SCSS.
Okay. Nice.
And as regarding, I have question regarding the project. Do you use like React or other frameworks? And if you use Redux, like React, what do you use for global state management?
So with Verify, we use React with Redux for our state management.
Okay, sounds great.
Yeah. We can go to the next stage, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting set. So, Paul, if you want to ask one more question, as I'm, setting up the code box really quick.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I was going to ask you if you had experience with Redux since I didn't see it on your resume, but it seems like you do. What else? I guess what would be some like anti-patterns that you would want to like that you've seen at your work and like you would want to get like you help get rid of, or just like something that you've seen that you want to change in the existing code base when you first went?
Like from my perspective, the code was really good, well written. The only thing I would like implement there, like try to use more HOC, higher order component, and some custom hooks. It will be really like helpful. And yes, we didn't use like some kind of use memo or use callback functions because it could make performance really high, but we didn't use it. But I really look forward, like in future projects, to see like, especially given that there wasn't a lot of calculation system where we just need a high performance. But yep.
Okay. It seems like are you more familiar with like functional components in React or
Yes.
first class, or do you have experience with
No, functional, more
okay,
functional.
Okay. I see. All right. Okay. Well, Oleg, are you ready now, or?
Yes.
Yep, I'm going to paste the link. Let me paste the link in the chat. It work. So there is a link in the chat. So if you click on that, it's called Sandbox. I'm not sure if you used it before. You can log in using GitHub or your Google account. We want to write a function called sum, and that sum essentially accepts a known number of arguments and returns total. There is test.js, right? So some of the tests will run automatically, and they will run automatically. So the goal is to just pass the test spec. Yeah, pretty straightforward.
So yeah, I got the numbers right. Is it array or what? Like to be specific.
A known number of arguments, so we don't know what will be there.
We don't know what will be there, right?
Yeah, we don't know. It could be numbers, could be arrays, but we just want to find the numbers and name them, even if the number is a string. And you can see example of what will be tested against in a test spec file. So you can see how that function will be executed and what it will be called with.
Also, let us know if you have any questions or just like what you're thinking right now too.
Yes. I just looking forward like what I will see, and I think it's just kind of I don't know. Okay, I will speak to.
Yeah, and if you want to Google something, I'd be your Google. So ask us questions. That's totally cool, right? Like any questions that you might have or you want to Google, you can ask us and we can give you pointers.
Okay, good. Thank you. So. I don't know, like, okay. Like, if I want to use, okay, okay.
Also, the tests will always run. You don't have to call some line 11.
Oh, okay.
I guess. But on the right side, you can see like that white like screen. But you could like there's a console at the bottom right, and like the tests.
Where? Problems? Here?
On the right, like there is on the right, you can see browser and a test right underneath your like our avatars on the chat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you quickly open test, you can see the test, and always on the bottom there is a console as well, right? So you can see the console output if you like. Like there is console and problems, and right now I see a few problems actually.
Okay, expect the Frontend received object. Received object. Function. Okay.
And even before that, like I believe it's like old message, or like there is syntax error as well. Or it looks like where it doesn't reduce of empty array with no additional value, right? You can see that. I guess if you pick the syntax, but some typer.
Gotcha. So, okay. What I want to do, like exactly. So, okay. It's a little challenging. So I got. I don't know what I got, but I got, for example, REST. At this point. Okay. Let me just check it for myself. So. Okay, gotcha. So it works nice, but in order to clarify, I want to do it. So I will go to the for each, for example, element. I will receive just send if, for example, parse integer like element. Okay. Element. Oops.
And the other thing I wanted to notice, right, in JavaScript type of is not a function, it's an operator. And you don't have to actually semicolon, so that means execute that part as well. So you kind of
I got you. Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Type of parsing. Okay. Okay. Okay, is it working right now? I think it's not.
And now one of the quirky JavaScript. So what happens if you parse null?
What if I parse null? Yeah. So I think it's like 0. It should be like 0. But I'm not sure. I can check it. Okay, just to be clear. Okay, is it not a number? Okay. Gotcha.
And what's the type of number?
It's not a number. Not a number. Okay.
What type? What is the type of not a number?
What is the type of not a number? What is type of not a number? I think it's object or string or just array. I don't know.
How funny does it sound? Or it's just funny, but type of not a number is a number.
Okay, just in case I will make sure. Okay, so another way, to check. I think we have not is not, right? So is not, okay. So if I do like this, so I want to check it's not a number. If it's true, it should be true, I think. Okay. Full test.
Closer. I said getting closer.
Yeah, getting closer. Yeah, okay. If it's not a number, okay, just what I just making it fail here. It should be false.
No, you're not, right? Your logic is kind of, you said or condition. So when you parse integer and it's a number, when you parse null, it is, first part of the if statement will be true,
Okay. So yep. So then I need to. What? Okay.
Maybe create one condition out of those two, right? You can just, it kind of make it easier, really easier in a way.
8? What?
You kind of make it you can make it easier. What you can check if it's not a number, right? You don't really care.
Okay. Okay. Let's just.
And if it's not a number, no, you just simple, just leave it to how you had this copy paste. But you go ahead.
Okay, I just can't say why it's not a number. I'm checking if it's not a number, then okay.
One condition, right?
Okay.
Oh,
I see. It's now. I see. Yeah. Oh, yes, it's expressed right now. Okay. Undefined. No. Okay. So only this one is not.
Before you check, element is not a number, right? You want to parse it, right?
Okay. So what's happening here? So I'm checking like if it's not a number. But okay, let me check it, please. Why is not? Okay, it's 18, right? Okay, 10, 14, 18. Let's see. And also, like, if my type of element shouldn't equal to
I think you got them all working.
like somehow. somehow I got it.
It just made of just different types and all these little quirks of JavaScript and
Yeah. It was really interesting.
All right, so now it's your turn to ask us question. Anything that you want to know about the job position, company, teams.
Yes. As regarding backend, what technology do you use? Like as regarding backend?
Sorry, say like what question? What technology do we use for backend?
Yeah. I mean, like, yes.
I believe in Verify, most of our stack is written in Java. We use like Kubernetes to host, like to serve all that stuff. I'm a front-end developer, so I'm not really that familiar with all that stuff. I saw that you have some Java experience as well, but yeah, so we mostly use Java.
Yes. Mostly I just on my side project I work on Node.js, and Express.js is really like convenient for me. It's like for backend, and yeah, I just why I asked, I saw it like do you use documentation in Swagger UI? I mean like Swagger UI.
Yeah. So we use Swagger,
Okay,
for all the documentation. That's where I get all the information from the backend engineers.
As regarding the team size, like how many front-end and like backend developers is like generally in team size?
I work for Verify, and we got bought by Visa. And Verify mostly they're all like full stack, but they're all like back end engineers, and I'm one of the few front end people. And then most of the other front end people I've been working with Visa have been contractors, so we're looking to hire full time front end. But yeah, most of the developers that have been like working on the front end have specialty in the back end. So it'd be nice to have more front end people.
Gotcha, guys. Thank you. Like, and the last question, like, do you use like agile methodology? Do you have like daily stand-up meetings? And as regards like task management, do you use Jira or is it like other source?
Well, yeah. So we follow all the agile methodology. We have like Scrum and everything. We have tickets in both Rally and Jira. So that we use both of them.
Really nice to meet you guys. Have a nice day. Looking forward to hearing from you guys. Bye.
Okay. All right. Bye.